Hey guys, Tim the cameraman here for Shade Tree Gunsmith and Leatherworks. Over the past couple weeks, Bill had a project that he was working on, and you'll be able to see some of these pictures here in just a second. Took him a couple weeks to get this done, but you guys know as well as I do if you've watched any of Bill's videos. You know Bill puts in 110% into the effort he does with the guns that he gets from customers. So these pictures kind of speak for themselves, but I'm going to go over them a little bit with you. So with the first picture, you can see that the 45 that Bill got in the box here, you can take a look at the main section of the gun, the clip there, the small little piece in the center in between the two, and the top piece up at the top. Bill knows the technical words for these pieces. I do not, but he'll be able to tell you. But you can see that these were all really rusted. The gun, there's a small story behind that. The gun had been stolen from the customer and then later buried for several years before it was found and then given to Bill in this condition in the hopes that Bill would be able to fix something like this. Well, Bill is not one to back down from a challenge, least of all something like this, and he said that he would be able to do the best that he could do. Well, you'll be able to see how that turned out at the end of this, and I'll let those pictures speak for themselves. But here with this picture again, you see the main section of the gun as rusted as it could be, the clip pretty rusted, and then that top part rusted too. Now, on that gun there, the grips, the wooden pieces, yeah, those black pieces, those are actually made out of wood, and they are not black, I guarantee you that. But moving on to the next picture, that gives you a better idea of what the gun looks like as put together as it could be. So that's a little bit closer picture. And this is right before Bill even got started working on the gun or anything like that, and I decided that we needed to take some pictures so that way you guys could see this. As far as filming it goes, that wasn't something that we felt was necessary to do because of the long process that it would take to do this, but the before pictures and the after pictures will definitely show you what took place between that time frame. So going on to the next picture, that gives you a pretty detailed look at the inside of the gun, the chamber and such, and you can see just how bad a condition the gun was in. And I'll tell you that my first thought was that this was a lost cause, but Bill definitely said that it was not. And again, those pictures at the end will show you exactly what was done. Going to the next picture, that gives you even closer look at the grips there and the main section of the gun itself, the 45. Moving on to the next picture, this is the main part of the gun, the top part that you slide back to load another round into the chamber. You can see just the type of condition that was in as well, and that definitely looked like something that was more of a challenge that I wanted, that I could take on myself. But like I said before, Bill doesn't back down from stuff like this, so I think you know where it's going as far as how it's going to look afterwards. But moving on, this is the top part of that slide, and again, just the condition of this gun. You can see all the rust and such on there. Moving on to the next picture, it shows just another side of that slide there, and you can see the spring in there too. That was not in very good shape either, but that's a piece that is integral to the weapon itself, and it's something that you have to have in there. You can't just take it out and get rid of it. No, you have to have that in the gun itself. That's an integral part of the weapon. And then moving on, you get a closer look at the spring itself there. You can kind of see where it's sitting in there. I know at first glance it doesn't really look that bad, but it was. I can guarantee you that. I had that thing in my hands and I was able to see, get real up close to see just how bad that looked. And then we have here the clip. The clip was rusted, not near as bad as the rest of the gun, the main parts of the gun, obviously because it was inside the gun. But you can still see the rust down at the bottom of the clip and things of that nature. And then going on, we'll show you the other side too. I mean, it's just the condition. I can't say that enough. The condition of the pieces of this gun. And then last is the bottom part of the clip, and that's the piece that obviously sticks out at the base of the handle of the firearm. And you can see that there. So, with all that being said, with these pictures that you've been able to take a look at, and you can see exactly the type of challenge that lay before Bill before he even got started with this. And then I will let the final results speak for themselves. I won't say anything about those because I think the pictures say a lot more than I ever could about that. But you guys know as well as I do, like I said in the beginning, Bill does not back down from a challenge. He puts 110% of his effort into what he's doing, and he will make sure to do it right and to get it done. So, without further ado, I will go ahead and back away. I'll let the pictures speak for themselves. Bill will be back on camera. Next week, we've got a pretty neat episode for you. I'll be working on the editing process for that during the course of the week, but I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised what you see there. But anyways, this is Tim the cameraman signing off, and as Bill says, we'd like to see you next time.